welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. That's in there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now Jordan Walker. Fly ball to right. Raley makes the grab, 2 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Glasnow, ready and deals.
Nope,
that's off the mark, and it's 2-0. Out towards right center field. Low, ranging after it. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And starting in this one, Dakota Hudson. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. Now one missed. The 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a 1-1. Smash to the left side. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This is a ball club that likes to run, Chris, your favorite. They got athletes, they can steal bases, and they do it at a high percentage.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they continue to push the envelope Even if they get thrown out, it's not going to cause them to shut down the running game. And I think that's what's been so critical in terms of the success they've had, because that pitcher has to think about the hitter and trying to slow down that track beat on the base paths.
Wander Franco, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. The pitch. Good eye right there. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. The pitch. And that one in the air, center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Diaz steps on the bag, one up, one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First offering, and it just misses. That's inside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Gets under it and pops it up. Lau in position. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Wilson Contreras. 0-1. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
No score here in the second. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 7.
Man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Randy Arozarena. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hard hit left side. Edman jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Isaac Paredes now. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at first with no outs here. Check on the runner. Arozarena dives back. And the 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, his 23rd of the year, and the Rays take the lead. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now here is Luke Raley.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 2. Hudson Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jose Siri now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nobody out, runner at first. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. Over to Edman. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Arenado under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
Glass now back to work. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting none. The second baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pinto under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
So the batting order turns over. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, base hit.
Now back.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Over to first, and he's safe. Walker batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
You know, Bruce, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Next pitch downstairs, and now 3-1. Nolan Arenado waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That one hit to right. Raley brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Wander Franco.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Bronco playing up the middle at short, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one hooked foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
Ball down.
Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Lau at the plate. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Into center and a base hit. Franco headed for 3rd. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runners on the corners, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Luke Raley getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded to Gorman. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. Rays 3 and the Cardinals nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and here comes Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Yeah.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's the swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 0-2. Grounder might be two. Paredes over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Diaz. He takes it on his own. That ends the frame. So the Cards strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Leading off, Jose Siri.
The designated hitter. Siri.
Hudson back to work. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. In there for strike one. A wind and the pitch.
Ball low.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rene Pinto picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
Righty to the plate. There's the strike. And he deals.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead at 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Raley settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Now back, the right field.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. Stops it on a slide, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jordan Walker. Now fly ball to right center. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. Rays 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Yandy Diaz. The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Good swing out of him last time, ripped a liner into center.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now that second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Diaz leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Tag. Ow! A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy. Rosarena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Throws wide, and it gets past him at first. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Two outs. Hard hit down the line and left. That one out's against the fence. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Not in time, it's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Rays 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. Into center. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Contreras, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Left field. Rosarena settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark and stepping in is the speedy Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it,
2 balls, no
they make
strike.
moves on the base paths.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
3-0.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. On to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
And now it's Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Out to short, Edman. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Josh Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter now, Rene Pinto. In there, and it's 0-1. Hudson throws to first, and he's back in safely. Oh, 2 now. This to center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 4-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Glass now back to work. Bounce to third. Paredes tosses across to first, and O'Neill is retired. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating. Combination.
Gorman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Up the middle. Over to Diaz. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
The pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Base knock right field.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brandon Lau digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there.
1-1.
Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Franco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a bouncer. Gorman throws on to first. Lau out on the play.
Now batting the left fielder,
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Robert Stevenson is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Poche, the lefty, warming up as well. Out to short, Franco. Zips it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Pitch
That's
misses
ball. That's
inside. Ball one. Ripped on a line to center. Low. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Arenado at the plate and takes high there. Fastball, he gets out of the way. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Now on the bump, number 31.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's the third baseman,
Leading
Isaac
off,
Paredes.
the third baseman. Oh, great effort.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it stays fair.
Now batting, right field.
So man aboard, Luke Raley now at the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
Jose Siri will hit next. On the ground, 2 ball. Arenado to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. The right hater back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Strike two.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight